Hello and welcome to episode 11 of the Youth Squad Legends series with Wrexham. Believe it or not, the last episode should have been longer than it actually was. We had gone all the way up to the 20th of January and our next match against Mansfield. However, we also realised that the morale system was a bit broken. For instance, we've just promoted Oscar Torres out of the youth academy. He's 18 years old, he's 54 overall, not a good overall for his age, and because we've loan listed him, he's become very unhappy, and I quote, he's really enjoying his football at the moment. Bro, you haven't played any football for us. I think this rubbish can be quickly sorted out if we just fix up the squad roles. I don't care what overall you are, no youth player coming out of our academy should be crucial, should be important, they all should be prospects. That's just realistic in every single club. Mate, it's a busted game mechanic, honestly. Anyway, moving on from the morale system, Ricardo Neves to central midfield bumps his overall up to a massive 62. Thank you to all the information you guys have given me about the new patch. It looks like youth academy players from now on will be getting way more playstyle pluses. It's going to be more frequent. So knowing that, I might offer some playstyle pluses within this episode. Despite the lack of victories, I do think these players are balling. So once again, there is a whole list of improvements because of the performances that we saw in episode 10. Ben Smacker somehow got player of the episode. I say somehow, I know exactly why he was player of the episode because that's right, it's Ben Smacker. In my personal opinion, Alan Richards has got robbed. +1 potential on Ben Smacker, moving him to 73 potential, and then the list of improvements are as follow. +1 vision on Richards, +1 strength on Richards, +1 finishing on Macker, +1 slide tackle and +1 defensive awareness on Giacomo Cesarini, +1 standing tackle on Danny Binns, +1 acceleration on Luke Williams, +1 short pass on Sorin Dari. Ricardo Neves gets +1 interceptions, +1 crossing and +1 shot power on Joseph Go. Taylor Butler adds 1 to his short pass. Even though it was tragic, Reynolds did make a couple of good saves, so that's +1 on reflexes. Spencer Neal gets +1 on the standing tackle. Gwynfor Owen +1 on sliding tackle. +1 vision for Antonio Rocca. Ioka gets +1 balance. Returning back to Spencer Neal for +1 crossing. Alan Richards for that outstanding front post header gets +1 jumping. It's +1 interceptions for Danny Binns. For the impressive save, almost breaking his left ankle, Wesley Purperhart gets +1 goalkeeping reflexes. And finally, for the last goal that we scored in the episode, Sorin Dari got +1 composure. Honestly, outside of the poor results, the boys definitely deserve their credit because there's no way of mass editing all the squad roles. What we're going to do within this episode to make sure that there's no repeat of Phil Dibble is just set all the players at content, and then once the episode goes live and I've got some free time, that can be sorted. I'm not gonna lie, I'm feeling a bit worn down. Might be because of the intense workload. There's a lot of coughing, a lot of spluttering, but we shall get through it. Loan agreements here for Joe Go and Renarson. I think I might be getting a chest infection, and it's not because Tobias Tanner is leaving the football club. He's moved on loan to Central Cordoba for 6 months. Looks like Oscar Torres has got interest from Barrow. Should be a very advantageous loan because I am expecting Torres' potential to be relatively high. This looks like Renarson heading out, moving on loan to Ascoli, and also confirmation of Jogo moving to Sutton. We've already received a massive offer for Wesley Purperhart. Now, much like the Stockport series, everybody's got a price, even the players that we don't really want to see getting sold, but this is such a massive club coming in, we have to make our intentions known. If we are given £5 million, you can have him. For what the player gives to this football club, security at the back, is worth every single penny of the £5 million. I think I've priced that very fairly indeed. Obviously, it's a very, very high valuation, but that is what he means to Wrexham. 5 million is rejected. I'm happy about that. Well, we know all about these lads. Mansfield are in second place and were absolutely brutal in the first meeting between these two clubs this season. Finishing the game up 11-1 winners. I would say halving that deficit today would be a massive victory for Wrexham. A sign that we are stepping in the right direction. Unless stated otherwise, our training sessions will be collect the trophies, and unless stated otherwise, we're going to pass it with flying colours. 9,020 in that showing, very nice. Pre-match report, it's a 4-1-2-1-2 diamond narrow. That probably makes it far too difficult to do any kind of tiki-taka tactical vision. So we get back to wing play, and because the emphasis is on the wide men, we might as well give this upgrade opportunity to the wingers. It's whipped pass plus for a winger who can assist with a cross. This is going on Ioka. Wrexham against Mansfield. So our first offering of a play style plus. I would have been giving these out either in the Premier League or the Champions League at the back end of the series, but it is very nice to see that EA have patched what was very clearly a problem with the game. Knowing that new Youth Academy players will get play style pluses means that we have to try and balance it out, get some play style pluses on the old lads. I feel like we're doing better in this game. Go on, Dari. Turn by Richards. Nice and easy turn, to be honest. Should have taken a quicker shot and not dilly-dallied with the ball. Short corner kick for Mansfield. Reed, I don't really know what they're doing with that set piece. It'll look genius if it works out for them. It's a save by Purport, though. What a difference one man has made. It's not just the size of him, it's the stature. I'm pretty sure he's a tall and stocky build type. Oh, excellent effort. That has rattled the crossbar. We can't get it out of trouble. Purport somehow stops it. Unbelievable, mate. We're gonna get some points with Purport. You know who he reminds me of? And this is a very, very obscure reference. Do you remember Brian Jensen from Burnley? He was a massive, massive figure. Dari! Could that be 1-0? Wrexham wide open in the box and he misses the shot. There you go, guys. A bit of old school Barclays Premier League information. Back when Owen Coyle was managing Burnley. It's a long, long time ago now. Cesarini back to the goalkeeper. We've survived 33 minutes of this so far. You can't not be proud of the lads. What a sensational improvement. I do think they'll get themselves out of trouble. Are they doing some kind of pressing technique? Because their stamina is going down significantly. Maybe that's why they were so intense in the first game, because they were pressing so hard. But now we've got a bit more technical quality. We can pass around the press. Hey, this will be the turnaround of all turnarounds if we can somehow manage to win. I'm telling you. Phil Dibble was a curse, and Mr. Wesley Purport, who's pushed away another shot, is a blessing. Now crossing in from the corners, though, as they try and just play it around us. Keller done to Oates. There's still space there. Purport with another stunning save. It's an interception by Danny Binns. Somehow gets it to Rocker. Rocker finds Richards. Here goes Ioka. Has to try and cross it, but nobody's in the box. I so badly want to win this. Owen getting pressured in his own box, but dealing with that pressure and passing it forward to Williams, who then gets dispossessed. Maybe Williams is the first one that we sub off here. The crossing opportunity denied by Flynn, but it is a Wrexham corner kick and a perfect time to make some much-needed substitutions. In terms of a central midfield replacement to Williams, I don't really have much. Cesarini can go centrally with Colley left-back. Traore is an option, but the centre-backs have played so well so far. Maybe he would have given us a greater presence in that corner kick that's dealt with quite easily by Mansfield. Press! Press! Why are you not pressing, Richards? Press! Try and not give them an easy shots. Nice one, Purport. Boateng is going to get dispossessed. Or does he get dispossessed? Purport's there at the front post. Come on, lads. Benchmaker really should have been dealing with that. 5 minutes between us and a very unlikely draw. It looks like we're going to keep on this concentration. I mean, it could be more if we stay on side here. Richards has not stayed on side. My goodness. They are knackered, though. Absolutely knackered. If we can just spring a surprise attack, we might just have enough here. Here's Rocker, back post. Richards is screaming for it. Chest controls on it. We've won the game against Mansfield. Get in there. 11-1 to 1-0. It's all the same. It's 3 points at the end of the day.
Welcome to Yuko Ike's Haiku Chronicles with your host, Yuko Ike.
He's a great player, Tomoharu Ioka. Can he write haikus? That is scintillating. Wesley Purpart, marry me. Oh, full time! Wrexham 1, Mansfield 0. What a result, lads! What a result! Drink it in. Onwards and upwards from here. If we can beat those lads, we can beat anybody in this league. Whoa, the buzz that I've just got off of that. Even with the mass edit of player morale, we're seeing the likes of Jack Colley handing in transfer requests. I'm all right with allowing Jack Colley to go because he is very clearly the second choice right back, even though he has a higher potential than Miller. Short-term loan agreed with Barrow for Oscar Torres. Villarreal's B team are interested in Taylor Butler. His top valuation is £340,000. Certainly not the first name that I think about when selling players, but as we've said, every player has his price, and I'm gonna try and push this up a little bit further to 350,000, which is accepted. Good deal. Okay, FC Serdatrol. Want a player swap for Jack Colley? That's obviously not going to work. £1.7 million is the ceiling, so let's try and get it all. That is accepted at 1.7 million. Confirmation of Oscar Torres being loaned out to Barrow. We seem to have some stray monthly scouting reports. We shall recall all our scouts and get that fixed up. Taylor Butler out for 350,000. No confirmation on Jack Colley yet. Wesley Purpart is man of the match. Aye, aye. Well, the first game had second place Mansfield. Now we got second place Salford, who have collected 50 points over 29 games. Just as a comparison, we've got ourselves 16 points. We're only 3 points behind Morecambe. We're only 10 points behind Newport, who have played a game more. Salford's probable lineup is a 4-3-3. Gonna make sure that we play the likes of Traore and Bitplu, who are showing very unhappy signs. I'm not really too bothered in Marino, though. He can rot on the bench. Oh, what's the improvement offer gonna be in this game, then? I think we'll stay with the same improvement offer, you know. Whip pass plus for Ioka if he can assist from across. It's Wrexham against Salford. That winner just given me a new level of confidence. Cesarini goes charging into a tackle. He gives so much energy and effort on the field every single game. Finds the ball there to Rocker. He sets up Pence Tacker. Keeper is such a presence. There's openings like this one, but because our lad between the sticks is like massive and magnificent, I'm seeing way more scuff shots. He is a scary man to forward players. It's Purpart's. It's not a problem. Time for Bitplu. Chipped it up. Here's Alan Richards. Can he go one-on-one with the goalkeeper? Probably best to set up Dari. Bent Smacker. 4 players here for Wrexham. Think I might actually go wide to Cesarini. How's the cross? Not bad! Alan Richards once again just flying at that front post. How brave is he? Such a lethal player from crosses. Almost goes horizontal with that leap. It is tremendous. Cesarini, my guy. Top-notch performance so far. We're playing with a team that has far too much confidence. We don't look like a team that's bottom of the league right now. Wesley Purpart currently on an 8.1. I would have loved to show some patience and make Tobias Tanner a good goalkeeper, but this is generational stuff. We could be seeing the start of another Enzo Bardi figure. There you go. Through ball. Here we are. For 2-0, Sorindari finished that. Good save. Miller's got a purring, fully confident Alan Richards. Oh! Goes down into penalty. Wesley Purpart, if he scores this, is going to be our permanent penalty taker. Decent composure. Going left. It's perfect. It's top corner from Wesley Purpart. Oh, mate, give him a 10 rating. This is outstanding behaviour. We just all applaud the genius at work. What a finish! Took that like a master. 2-0 Wrexham. I think we can get at them and score more goals. Try and eat away our horrific goal difference. A chip through ball. Dory's gonna get there. Richard shouldn't have taken an extra touch. Watson Oh, you're not scoring. There's just no way past this guy. It's an absolute disgrace if he's not got a 10 rating. Perpart's coming out, made the attacker pass backwards. Rocker collected. Give us another penalty, mate. That'd be incredible. Any way to celebrate what we've got in the net. Miller, fantastic. Defending's been pretty good, but it's no surprise who is man of the match and probably player of the episode and probably player of the season. Wesley Perpart finishes the game with the ball in his hands. It's Wrexham 2, Salford 0. And it's got to be, it has to be a perfect 10 from this magical goalkeeper. 9.2, come on, man. He made 8 saves and he scored a goal. What more do you want? If any of the other goalkeepers kick up a fuss about not playing, I'll tell them to shut up and leave. For some reason, we didn't see the cutscene, but Jack Colley has been sold for £1.7 million. Solid in his own right, but I want to give Miller as much chance as possible because, firstly, I don't think he's done anything wrong. And secondly, his consistency is very important in a team that kind of lacks it. All right, we're going to send these scouts out and immediately we'll receive a monthly scouting report. Kazakhstan, Iceland and Barbados. Nice choice. I'd like to take this time just to say thank you to Mika for the recent messages. A real big help. And Isaac, just so you know, I was going to reject this suggestion of Iceland because someone had already said Iceland, but it's very clear that Reynolds has not got a career at Wrexham, so we're going to double down. Yes, we're back on the physically strong hype train. It's probably wise to take in the rest of the transfer window before we look at any monthly scouting reports. What else we got here? Harry Hutchinson, who we know doesn't have the highest ceiling in terms of potential, is wanted by Salford City. You give us £920,000 and I will accept. Oh, that is huge. Wow. The top of the deal says that we could have potentially got £875,000. No, even more than that, thank you very much. That's confirmation. Mate, Salford City, what have you done? You've nearly spent £1 million on a goalkeeper that hasn't made a professional appearance. That's hilarious. Does that genuinely just leave us with one goalkeeper? Oh, bring back Tobias Tanner, you won't. Give him a bit of a loan glitch and then tell him his future is just sitting, looking pretty on the subs bench, because he ain't getting a game. It's all Wesley Perpart from here on out. Welcome back, TT. He's reading 68 potential. I think that's a +2 bump. And apparently now his squad role is prospect. I swear he was set as important before he was loaned out. Why is Soleimani Diarra still here? Get him transfer listed. Okay, a loan could do for now. No idea why Peterborough want him. Sutton United want to sign Soleimani Diarra. I mean, that would be something that I would like to see. Bye, Diarra. See you later. He'll be playing with Jogo at Sutton United. Good transfer window, everyone. Monumental amount of money that we've made for the club. Current budget is £4 million. And now for some monthly scouting reports. There's solid enough players and great names in Iceland and Barbados. Kazakhstan will have to wait, sadly. So what we got here in Iceland, nothing much until you see Patrika Stefansson. Even though it's clearly stated that he's a centre-back, I'd actually look to play him either left-back or right-back. Got decent pace, is only 6 foot, has time to develop, £875,000 in valuation. Now, we definitely got something better from Barbados. As you head on down, and Thierry Cumberbatch, great name, a 6'2" centre-back with a starting overall range of 52 to 70. We're going to sign him up and do an ethnicity fix. We are away against 19th placed Accrington Stanley, counter-attacking system in a 4-4-1-1. We're going to offer the very overpowered Quick Step Plus to a forward who takes on 3 players before assisting or scoring. So a very overpowered playstyle plus gets a very difficult task attached. It would make total sense for this to be on Antonio Rocca as the rocket in that front 3. One more win for the perfect episode, but we know it's going to be difficult against the counter-attacking system. I love a bit of Danny Binns! It is marvellous! Richards onto Dari. Oh, it's Danny Binns. You better be careful. You better watch out when Danny Binns about. Dari chest control. Fantastic. Here goes Rocker. He has passed one. He's gonna pass a second. Oh, Mello just about recovered. Ben Smacker whipping it in. Back to Ben Smacker, who delivered the... Oh, first corner! Drops perfectly to Alan Richards. He'll say thank you very much. It's 1-0 Wrexham. He was not the initial target of that delivery. He has got a sixth sense. Look at the amount of space that he found himself in 6 yards out. Superstar Alan Richards. He's so good. I can't tell you how good he is. He is exactly like I remember Elliot Scar's being. Very organised back here. Oh, but they do find a way to equalise and get past Purple. We have no Yoker on the bench, but O'Brien we know can play out wide. Neves for the tiring Williams. We've brought Bitblue in as a wider player. Convalius for Danny Binns. Could ruin our defensive structure, but we've got to give him game time. Spencer Neal on for Cesarini. Come on, lads. All right, Convalius has got to get a bit closer than that. Doesn't put the standing tackle in, and we finally see some weakness from Purpart. Leah's been the thorn in the side. Can't really be complaining about the goalkeeper, though, can we? As feared, as soon as Danny Binns leaves, it all goes south. Oh! Another goalkeeping mishap. Bitblue got it to Dari. That's 2-2. We might not be dead yet. I think Bitblue's doing a way better job as a winger. We do have an opening here. It's Antonio Rocco who just doesn't get that one right. We're into the final minute. Come on. Oh, it's a bit too late there for Dari, and we shouldn't be too displeased. Like I said, me playing against the counter-attacking system is a totally different ballgame. Very difficult, in my opinion, so I will happily take the 2-2. Tremendous episode. It won't take us off the foot of the table, though. Standings looking like this. We're only 6 points from safety, guys. From just the one experience of Bitblue playing out wide, I'm happy to change his development plan. He is definitely a winger. I would love to do something like a comment section read, but I think it's a little bit more important for me to just have a break because I am not feeling 100% and I want to keep on dropping these videos for you. So this has been Cutsy. Thank you ever so much for watching this episode of Youth Squad Legends. If you've enjoyed it, then please give the video a like. If you're not subscribed around here yet, then press the red box down below and hit the bell icon for mobile notifications. Big thanks to everybody on the right hand side supporting me on Patreon. I know I haven't updated them credits yet, but all the new patrons from this series will soon find their names on that list. Obviously, link to the Patreon down in the description box if you want to help out. Loads of rewards regarding this series. Take care. See you next time. Bye-bye.